When we're talking about a Christian name, English law would state that your first name is Christian and the legal last name is like a family name that is related to the Roman system of civil law, which meant you were a stock or implied to be of a stock by reputation and use of that legal surname. So we have to remember that the laws of England are certainly not Christian. We did a video on that talked about the very thing, that an article was written in a British newspaper that stated that the laws of England are not Christian. So I think what's happening is people have confused the fact that when they say they're a Canadian or an American, that somehow it embraces a protection, that their faith will actually override the system in some manner and be superior to it. But we have to remember what Christianity really is. Christianity says that you're the property of Jesus Christ, so you can't be the property of two masters at the same time, or two title holders. So when we look at Christian name, very simple, it means belonging to Jesus Christ. That means you're his property. When you look at the legal temporal surname, that means that you're the property of the state, whoever controls that. So that's like belonging to the public collective that belongs to a legal realm or a temporal realm. So we go to Oxford's dictionary on Christian name, and because of now having an access to a 20-volume set of the English language, it's a little easier to read this. I used to have to read out of a 2-volume set that had 20 volumes condensed into it, and the print was so small, I was generally reading with a magnifying glass and reading glasses just to see the print, how tiny it was. Now I'm able at least to see it at an easier level now and share this with you. So Christian name it basically starts off Christian name, the name given at christening, which means the baptism. The personal name as distinguished, that means separated from and different from the family name or surname. Then it goes into examples of its use, and then it makes a quote, when a man is made a spiritual peer, he loses his surname. When a temporal, that's secular, his Christian name. So very simply, you can see that when someone's on a spiritual side, they wouldn't be using the legal surname because it would be in opposition to the other side. Spiritual has nothing to do with commerce. There is no spirituality in commerce because there is no truth in commerce. Commerce is a fiction, and in fact, the very fact that we take metal out of the ground and then we imprint it and forge it into something to make it look like it now represents something from nature, and therefore we'll trade in it and use it, but we are still using something that counterfeits what it really is, because everything that's in nature that God gave us as a gift is invaluable, priceless, not something that basically has a value system. The value even concept puts it at a level that it's expendable and easily consumed and destroyed. So we have to just take a little bit of time, do a little bit again of the research, see what we're talking about here, and then we'll understand the meanings of these words and why they would put something in here in the Oxford like that actually separates the two names, shows that the Christian name is something that's spiritual, has nothing to do with temporal or secular. So therefore merging the two together could only lead to a problem of that one would take domination, and therefore the higher estate of you with God now is merged into a lower estate with the legal surname, and now you've become a feigned piece of commerce when you act and operate and basically endorse such a title.